So let us find the output for this code.
So here x is 5, so x is equals to 5 and y is equals to x plus plus. Now x plus plus means post increment, that is the value will be reflected here later. So whatever the value of x will be there, that will be shown in y, that is y is equals to, what is the value of x? X is 5, so the value of y will be 5. Now after the execution of this line, the value of x will be incremented with 1. Now this x plus plus means the value of x is incremented with 1. So the value of x initially was 5, 5 plus 1 becomes 6, so the value of x later becomes 6, so this will become 6. So value of x is 6 and the value of y is 5. So percentage d x, the value of x will be here 6 and the value of y here will be 5. So the correct option will be option A.
Let us see the output for this code. So as you can see, now let us find the output for this question number 2.
Again the preprocessor will resolve this, then it will try to resolve this. When it will resolve this max will be resolved with 0. So max is written here, this will be resolved as 0. So these lines become as I is equals to plus plus of 0, and this the constant value cannot be incremented like this, so this will cause an error. So the output for this will be option D, error.
So as you can see that there is an error. Let us find the output for this question.
For this code, here I is equals to 2, so I is equals to 2, j is 3, print a percentage d plus plus of I, this plus plus of I and plus j, but the precedence for plus plus is higher than this plus operator, so this will be resolved. So the value for I is 2, it will be incremented with 1, so I becomes 3 plus j, here I is 3, now j, the value of j is 3, so 3 plus 3 becomes 6, so here 6, this line will print 6. Now let us see I plus plus j, I plus 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 j. Now this compiler will resolve this as I plus 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 j. So the value of I is 3 and this is the post increment, that is the initial value of I will be written. Now the value of I will be incremented, that is I here will become 4, but here the I will remain as 3, plus j, the value of j is 3, so 3 plus 3 becomes 6, so here also the value will be 6. So the answer for this will be 6.
Let us find the output for this question.
I is equals to 2, so I is equals to 2, then percentage d I plus plus, so the value of I is t, this is the post increment, that is the value of I will be printed as it is 2, then later it will be incremented, that is the value of I will be printed as 2, for this the value will be 2, and this for percentage d there is no variable, so it will print as a garbage value. B will be the correct option.
Let us find the output for this question.
So the value is initially is I is equals to 2, that is I is equals to 2, print a percentage d, then these are the operations that are to be performed. So if we perform this from left hand side to right hand side, the output will be different, and if you perform from right hand side to the left hand side, the output would be different. So this is a compiler dependent. In GCC this operation will be performed from right side to left side, and some other compiler this operation is performed from left side to right. So this is a compiler dependent.
Let us find the output for this question.
Now let us see the output for this code. So as you can see that the value of I is 1, so let us solve here. I is equals to 1, j is equals to 1, k is equals to 0. Now this plus plus of I, and so this is the expression that we have to resolve. So plus plus of I, now plus plus of I means I is 1, so this is a pre-increment, so the value of I is 1, so this will be incremented with 1, so this becomes 2, so the value of I is now 2, and j, what is the value of j? J is 1, this is post decrement, so the value remains 1, but here after execution of this line the value becomes 0, so here comes 0. So 2 and 1, that is in logical AND what happens is, say A and B are the two values and we performed AND with A, logical AND with B. So how it looks as 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. So logical AND 0 with 0 gives us 0, 0 with 1 gives us 0, 1 with 0 gives us 0, 1 with 1 gives us 1. So if you know that if the first value is 0, there is no need to check for the other value because it automatically becomes 0. So this logic is called as short circuit logic. So here we have 2 logical AND with 1, that is 2 is also considered to be 1, so 1 logical AND with 1 becomes 1. So this is the output for this. So here 1 will be there, so 1, now this will be resolved as 1. So let us erase this. Now 1 AND with plus plus of k. So plus plus of k means what? The k value is 0, so this is a pre-increment, so the value of 0 becomes 1. So here 1 will be there, 1 logical AND with 1, again the value will be 1. So let us erase this. Now we have 1 here, so 1 OR with m plus plus. Now let us see what happens with logical OR. So 0 0 gave us 0, 0 1 gave us 1, 1 0 gave us 1, 1 1 also gave us 1. So here one thing is to be noted is, if any of the two value is 1, the other comes out to be 1 itself. So here one thing is to be noted that if the first value is 1, then there is no need of considering the second value. That is, here see, the first value is 1, so if you do not look after the second value, then also will get the output as 1. Here also, if the first value is 1, there is no need of considering the second value, then also will get the output as 1. So this is called as a short circuit logic. So let us see here 1 OR. So since we got 1, so there is no need of looking for this value, so the m will not be resolved and the value of m will not be solved. So here the percentage d, the value of I is 2, so 2 will be printed. The value of j is 0, so 0 will be printed. The value of k, k will be printed as 1, and the value of L, so this will be resolved and the value of this will be solved as 1. So 1 will be resolved into L, so L becomes 1 and the value of L that will be printed is 1. So the output for this will be option A, 2011.
Let us find the output for this question.
So again A is 1, so the value of A will be 1, B is 1, B is equals to 1. Now let us solve this. Plus plus of A, that is the pre-increment, so the value of A is 1, so A becomes 1 plus 1, that is A becomes 2, so the value of A will becomes 2. So now logical OR, and as we know that logical OR follows short circuit concept, so you do not have to resolve this part. And now we will come to the next part. So the value of C becomes, so 2 OR, so 2 is also considered to be 1 because in C anything other than 0 is considered to be true, so the value of C becomes 1. Now D becomes B minus minus, that is the post decrement. The value for B is 1, so here 1 will remain 1 but pre decrement, so but the value of here will become 0. Logical AND, so 1 is there, 1 logical AND with minus minus of A, that is pre-decrement of A. The value of A is 2, the pre-decrement 2 minus 1 becomes 1, so here the value will be 1, so 1 and 1, this will give you 1, so the value that will be stored in D will be 1. So let us see the output. So the value for D will be 1, the value for C will be 1, the value for B will be 0, and the value for a will be sorry, here the value of a was pre-decrement, so we have to decrement this also. The value for a becomes 1, so the value will be, output will be option D, 1 1 0 1. Or
Let us
see the output for this code. So a is equals to 1, a is equals to 1, b is equals to 0, and c is equals to 5. So the value of a will be here, a logical AND with b means 0, so 1 and 0 becomes 0, so this will be 0. Now 0 with logical OR c, so c is the pre-increment, so the value of becomes 6. 0 or 6 will be evaluated as true, because this is a logical OR, and logical OR always returns true or false, so this will return as true, and the value of that will be stored in D. So value of D is 1, then it will print percentage D 1. Let us see the output for this code. Here a is 1, b is 1, so a minus minus, that is post decrement, so the value of a will remain here 1, but here it will be decremented with 1, so it becomes 0. 1 OR, so we know that the OR is a short circuit operation, that it will not perform the operation after it, so this will remain unperformed. So this will be like, if 1, that is this becomes true, so we'll solve this statement, print a percentage D a and b. The value of a here is 0 and the value of b here is 1, so 0 1 will be printed. Now let us see the output for this code. Again, x is initialized with 0, y is equals to 0, x plus plus, that is the post increment, so value of x remains 0 here, but here gets incremented by 1, and we know that in AND operator it is also performs switch circuit operation, that is, if first value is 0, then there is no need to look for the further value, so this will consider to be false, that is, if 0 this becomes false, so this condition will not be executed and else part will be executed. So here else part will be executed, so here the value of y is 0 and the value of x is 1, so the value of y will be printed as 0 and the value of x will be printed as 1, so the option C will be the correct answer, B 0 1.
Let us execute this in a GCC compiler. Okay. Let us execute this in a GCC compiler. So as you can see, the value is 1132, that is the option B. Now let us change the compiler here, say this compiler JPAG C 5.0.0. so here you can see the output is 1110, that is option A, that is different compiler giving the different output for this question, so the correct option will be option D. Let us execute this question. So as you can see, the output for this question is 2011, that is option A. Let us execute this. So as you can see, the option is 1101, that is the option D. And let us execute this question. So as you can see, the correct option is option A. Let us execute this question. So as you can see, the correct option is option B, 0,1. Let us execute this question. So as you can see, the option is 0, 1, that is option C. Thank you.